So my name is Nasrin Dewany, double-barreled, and currently I'm in hospitality, but it always hasn't been the case. So my forte is general management, and I've had experience in the credit reference industry, running a health management organization, HMO, running a global foundation, the Aga Khan Foundation, country unit in Kenya, and then setting up a social enterprise, Right to Light. And now my latest foray is into hospitality. So labels are what people give you. So I'm just doing what I normally do. So if somebody regards it as mentorship, that's amazing. And mentorship is all about helping somebody to be a better version of themselves, but to live vicariously through your experiences. And as a mentor, you not only need to guide and support, but share. And you don't share the successes, you share your failures. So somebody can learn from your mistakes. And it's from your mistakes that you become the person you are, that you're shaped into the professional worker that you become. And I think one of the biggest rewards and gifts that you can give somebody is to share onward, that learn from what I learned, the worst kind of mistakes. The mentors I had were never formal. So it was something that you learned during the course of your career, the course of your work, let me just put it that way. And along the way, I got amazing advice, And one of the best things I learned, which I don't always apply, is that if you ask and you don't get, you might gain something. But if you don't ask and you don't get, then you'll never gain something. And by asking and not getting, you've not changed your position. You're still in the place you are in. So that was really something that a male mentor actually shared with me. And so advice like that I like to pass on. So the first thing is the person's desire to be mentored. That sets up a rapport. So you can have people reporting to you, but then there are cases where you now have a rapport and that person warms up to you. So it's not something that's like negotiated, like, will you please be my mentor? It's something that happens very naturally and it's organic. The moment you start mentoring somebody, it becomes an organic process. It continues, where the person now wants to seek your advice or solicit your opinion. So it grows from there. So really it's a two-way process. Somebody who wants to be mentored, and here I am willing to be a mentor. So it's not something that I wear like a cape or a title that, oh, I'm a mentor. It's just something that's very natural, that happens in the course of work. And I don't put a number on it, and I don't put a gender distinction on it. So you'll find that people are willing to be mentored, and there's always time for it. As long as you're ready to meet with them, engage with them, mentorship happens. So when I came into a place like Capital Club, and it's a very different environment from the other jobs that I had or my other career paths that I'd followed. So one of the main things here is that you have some of the most established, some of the most accomplished, some of the most high-profile women in the country. And what I felt was they needed a space, they needed an opportunity to form bonds, friendships, to share, to learn, to basically serve as mentors to each other. And it's like a sisterhood. So I'm the founder of what is called Capital Women. And it's literally the women members at Capital Club. A number of them are, C-suite. They are chairs and they are presidents and they are managing directors and they're CEOs and they're CFOs. So women at very high echelons of their business who are, members of the club. So the platform that I've created is an opportunity for them to come together, to bond, to learn from each other, to support each other. So even though I'm not very high profile in terms of social media or being out there in spaces, in my small little corner here at Capital Club, this is something that I've been trying to do, to just let women come together. And importantly, the research shows that the more higher up the ladder you are in terms of corporate seniority, they say it's lonely at the top. So I think it's really important that women have this opportunity to meet people from other fields, to compare, to share, and to become friends, to make new friends. So I think that's something that I've tried to enable. So really, it's not really me telling them, it's us accepting that this is our role. And there's nobody who's unaware or ignorant about the important responsibility they have in sharing onward. But what I think we need to remind each other is accessibility. That much as you are climbing up the rung, the corporate rung, much as you are progressing in your career, much as you're achieving and shattering glass ceilings, it's to make yourself available to share the experiences and to share the lessons learned and to make time, because the more the more you ascend in terms of your career, then the more you work and the harder it becomes for you to have free time, I should think.